Has MGNREGA really been replaced by VBGRAMG? What is this new scheme and how is it different from MGNREGA? Hello everyone, welcome to Aspirica Hub. Today's topic is very important for all competitive exams. Let's understand everything in a simple and exam oriented way. So to understand the new scheme, that is VBGRAMG, we first need to know why MGNREGA was introduced. Before 2005, many rural families did not have guaranteed employment. During drought or the agricultural off-season, people lost their income and migrated to cities in search of work. So to address this problem, the government introduced MGNREGA in 2005. Its main aim was to guarantee wage employment and improve rural livelihoods. Now let's understand MGNREGA in detail. MGNREGA stands for Mahatma Gandhi National Rural Employment Guarantee Act and it was introduced in 2005. It guarantees 100 days of wage employment every financial year to eligible rural households. This is a demand-driven scheme, which means people can apply for work whenever they needed it. If work isn't provided within 15 days, then the worker is entitled to an unemployment allowance. So this scheme mainly focuses on creating rural infrastructure while providing employment. Now we'll know what the new scheme, that is VBGRAMG, is. VBGRAMG stands for Viksit Bharat Guarantee for Rozgar and Ajivika Mission Gramin. The idea behind this scheme is not just to provide employment, but also to improve livelihoods and create durable rural assets. So this is the main difference between MGNREGA and VBGRAMG. Compared to MGNREGA, it proposes more employment days, better wages, digital monitoring, transparency, and sustainable rural development. So the focus shifts from only employment to overall village development. Now let's compare both the schemes, MGNREGA and VBGRAMG. With comparison, we can easily understand the differences of both the schemes. The first difference is employment guarantee. MGNREGA scheme provided 100 days of wage employment per rural household per year, whereas VBGRAMG is providing 125 days of wage employment per rural household per year. Wage rate. It varies from state to state in MGNREGA scheme, whereas in VBGRAMG, minimum wage is 300 per day and it is uniform across all states. Focus area. Wage employment and rural asset creation in MGNREGA, whereas in VBGRAMG, the focus area is employment, livelihood and durable asset creation. Asset creation in MGNREGA is to focus on basic infrastructure and natural resource management, whereas in VBGRAMG, it is durable assets that supports livelihood and productivity. Technology use. Limited digital monitoring was done in MGNREGA, whereas in VBGRAMG, end-to-end digital monitoring and transparency is being done. Funding pattern. MGNREGA is totally a central funding scheme, whereas VBGRAMG, center and states both share the funds in 60:40 ratio. Livelihood approach. Indirect impact on livelihoods in MGNREGA, whereas direct focus on sustainable rural livelihoods in VBGRAMG. Launch date. MGNREGA was launched on 2nd February 2006, whereas VBGRAMG is being implemented from 1st July 2026. Implementing Ministry. Both the schemes are under Ministry of Rural Development. So these are the key differences of both the schemes. If we learn this table, we will almost get to know about both the schemes. Now let's understand why MGNREGA was replaced by VBGRAMG. MGNREGA played a major role in providing employment to rural families for nearly 2 decades. It guaranteed 100 days of wage employment and helped millions during difficult times. However, over the years, several challenges emerged. The scheme mainly focused on providing temporary wage employment, while many villages continued to face problems such as low income, limited livelihood opportunities, delays in wage payments, and poor quality of assets in some areas. To address this issue, the government introduced VBGRAMG on 1st July 2026. The new mission aims to move beyond just employment. It focuses on employment, sustainable livelihoods, durable rural asset creation, higher wages, longer employment support, and digital transparency. In simple words, the goal has shifted from only giving work to creating self-reliant and economically stronger villages. New mission performs better than MGNREGA will depend on effective implementation, adequate funding, and strong monitoring. Now let us know the challenges and criticism of VBGRAMG scheme. Like every major government scheme, VBGRAMG also has certain challenges and criticism. First is the financial burden. Increasing employment from 100 to 125 days and providing a minimum wage of 300 rupees per day will require much higher government expenditure. Ensuring adequate funds every year will be a major challenge. And the second is implementation capacity. The success of the scheme depends on efficient planning, coordination, and execution by state governments, district administrations, and gram panchayats. And the third is transparency and accountability. Although the scheme emphasizes digital monitoring, preventing corruption, fake job cards, and leakages will require strict provisions. Fourth one is timely wage payment. Delays in wage payments have been a concern under MGNREGA. If payments are not made on time, the confidence of rural workers may be affected. Quality of assets. The focus should not only be on creating more assets, but also on ensuring that those assets are durable, useful, and beneficial for rural communities in the long term. And the next is state-wise disparities. Different states have different administrative capacities and financial resources. As a result, the performance of the scheme may vary across the country. Awareness and participation. Many rural households may not immediately understand the new provisions. Proper awareness campaigns will be essential for maximum participation. Finally, the shift from wage employment to livelihood promotion. This is a positive step, but it will require skill development, proper training, market linkages, and continuous support to ensure long-term success. So in conclusion, VBGRAMG has the potential to strengthen rural development. However, its success will ultimately depend on effective implementation, transparency, timely fund allocation, and strong cooperation between the central government, state government, and local bodies. If you find this video helpful, please like, share, and subscribe to Aspirica Hub for more UPSC and other competitive current affairs. Thank you for watching. All the best for your preparation.